Chief Sol appears, flanked by mongrels. The journey has taken its toll on him. His breath is laboured and the sweat is dripping from his bloated face. What's this? And he even gives a low whistle. Well, I'll be damned. Turns out old Hulrun isn't crazy as we all thought. There really were demons down here. I should have listened and sent a patrol down here. Damn it. Augustus's lip curls in distaste as he tries to keep his distance from the unconscious mongrels. You said you were in charge of reconnaissance for Eagle Watch, Aniva. How could you miss the nest of demons beneath Kenabres? She sighs. Yeah, right. Like it wasn't enough that I sniffed after every damn shadow in the city. Everybody knows the stories about demons living beneath the streets of Kenabres. Those tales are as old as the Crusades themselves. I messed up, but you fixed my mistakes, so thanks. How's the leg? She winces slightly, but forces a smile. Better than yesterday, worse than the day before. I'm not gonna die, don't worry about it. This place must be burned with holy flame. This place is overrun with demons, but that's not the worst part. Wenduau, she's been working for the demons all this time, luring the young, strong mongrels into the maze. He nods at the unconscious mongrels. We might still be able to save these ones. They can't get any stupider, that's for sure, but they might be meaner than they were before. But I suppose all teenagers are monsters in their own way. Sol laughs, but it comes out as a rasp. Ah, Lan. We don't waste words on people who don't listen to the tribe. You act a fool. You suffer the consequences. Sol gives a ragged sigh. Wendoag, how could she? She deceived them, and then she left. What's become of us? Chin up, Chief. The kids you rescued are safe now. The demons are gone, and the trade has been dealt with. All's well that ends well, I say. You need to look after the young mongrels. I don't know what they'll be like when they come to, but look after them, Chief. They went through something horrific today. Not everybody is capable of enduring something like that. It will change them forever. As long as they can hunt, the rest can wait. Uplander and you, Lan, you saved them. Only the gods can salvage their souls. But we are a tribe. We will think of something. And when they're stronger, they can go up to the surface. The time has come. It's time to get out of here. Chief, I think I'm going to lead our visitor to the surface. I'm going to keep going. Something interesting is happening out there in the world. Maybe it's my chance to do something more useful than skinning a cave rats. Sol heaves a sigh. You never were one of us. You always looked up. You think I don't see these things? Our life is not for you. You must go. But where? Where is the way out? Beats me, but these beasts down here got in somehow. Lan searches Celia's body and shows you some papers and a key. I don't know what these documents are, but I'm sure that the key will come in handy. Aniva's eye quickly skim over the letter and she passes it to you. So look at this. Samalefkif, this is my last warning. You need to act discreetly without attracting any more attention than you already have. People are talking about the strange spirits of Kenabres' most righteous men. Keep below ground, nurture your mongrel pets, and wait patiently. The call to battle will soon come. Will soon come, and it will sound loud and clear, even down here in the catacombs. Gather your warriors immediately after that, bring them to the surface, and lead them to the Tower of Estrad. This tower will be my final dagger, and I shall plunge it into the guts of Kenabres. Our vicious servant, Faxon, made the tower his base of operations several months ago, taking command over the Templar forces in Kenabres, while the Grand Master was distracted by other matters. Faxon has already gathered a stash of weapons and potions and other useful supplies, which he will gladly share with you if needed. If he behaves himself, you two should combine your forces. If not, just take his stupid little head off his shoulders and take command yourself, Mistress Menaga. Those cheeky sons of... This is all the information on the cultists in the city. They're keeping meeting places, passwords, their secret hideouts. I think we should show this to whoever's in charge of Kenabres right now. As soon as we get back to the surface, we'll find out what's what. Okay, I don't want to rest. I want to loot whatever's left. Okay, we are over encumbrance. So you're not worth anything, so we'll just drop all of those. And you're not worth anything either. There we go. Let's do it.
Open your heart to me.
Godspeed.
There we go. Well, let's keep going.
the survivors wander the dungeons, the battle on the surface rages on. The warriors of Kenabres are trying to defend the Wardstone, but their strength is flagging. Their resistance is valiant, yet it will all be in vain if no one rises up to turn the tide.
The surface, finally. I miss the fresh air so much. We're in a basement, looks like the Grey Garrison. So we've still got Horgus with us, and an Eva. The half-orc before you, wearing armor adorned with Ironmaid's golden swords, is clearly exhausted. She obviously hasn't gotten much sleep over the last few days. There's sun on her face and fresh blood on her sword. Her hazel eyes are hard and focused, and her firm voice sounds accustomed to giving orders. She sizes you up, surprised, judging whether you are friend or foe, and opens her mouth to ask you something, but freezes when she spots Aniva. Well, we found Aniva's wife.
By the goddess, Nevi, I'd almost lost all hope.
Everything's fine, Beth. I'm here. This here's a new friend. He rounded up those of us who survived the fall and led us up to the surface. Without him, we'd never have made it out.
Nevi strokes Isbeth's head and whispers something in her ear, and then stands back and points at you.
Let me introduce you to my wife, Arabeth Tirabade, head of the Eagle Watch.
Until the army arrives, I'm the temporary warden of Kenabres. And you're just in time. As you can see, we're in the middle of a battle. And thank you for getting Nevi out of there.
Where are we?
The Grey Garrison. Until recently it served as barracks for the Crusaders, but it's now been taken over by cultists.
What is the target of this battle?
When the demons attacked the city, their main target was the Wardstone. I trust I don't have to explain to you what the Wardstone is and how important it is to the Crusaders. We must retake it at any cost, or the fall of Kenabres will be the beginning of the end of the Crusades, and with them, the rest of the world. I see that you had a difficult journey to the surface. You need to rest. But there's a lot riding on this battle. I have no right to command you, but I'm asking you to help us.
I have important information about the location of a cultist den.
Very good. Report to me in full when we get back to the Defender's Heart. It's our temporary headquarters. Right now, the most dangerous cultists are here. The ones occupying the Grey Garrison.
We met some mongrels who live beneath Kenabres. This is Lan.
Most people in Kenabres think that the children of the first Crusaders are simply a legend. Other people say that the day you emerge on the surface heralds the start of the end of the world. I'm not superstitious, but the situation is apocalyptic, all right. Having a living legend on our side can't hurt.
Come on, living legend? A walking folktale, maybe? I just need to make sure I don't turn into a running joke.
What's the situation in the city?
The city's gone. Most of the defenders, including the Dragon Terendelev, fell in the first few hours. The civilians either fled or died in the chaos. The place is overrun with cultists and demons.
Don't talk like that. Kenabres hasn't fallen. Not while it still has defenders like you and me.
Sweet words don't change the grim truth.
No, she's right. Thank you, Knight. Until we no longer have the strength to hold a weapon, until Iomedae abandons us, we will fight for Kenabres.
Tell me about the Wardstone. Why is it so important?
The Wardstones are a gift of Iomedae. Created personally by her herald, a mighty angel, and a general of the celestial armies. The Wardstones keep the Worldwound from expanding. They stand along the border of the territory controlled by the demons, creating a barrier to keep them inside. The Kenabres obelisk was the first to be placed. It is the key to the whole barrier. We cannot leave it in the hands of those monsters from the abyss.
How did the Wardstone end up in the Grey Garrison?
The demons have long laid siege to Kenabres, but this time, their Lord Deskari appeared in the flesh. He ripped the Wardstone from the ground and hurled it halfway across the city to here. I thought the stone was destroyed, but it seems all is not lost, yet. Deskari has gone, but the Wardstone is surrounded by a horde of those creatures. What are they going to do to it? Nothing good, that's for certain.
But how did he do that? He's a demon. The Wardstone should have burned his filthy hide.
It should have. But what happened, happened. We don't know why.
Let's not waste any time to battle.
That's the spirit. You, take a Navia to the rear. The rest of you with me.
You hear laboured breathing, interspersed with disgruntled muttering. Horgus is holding his rapier hilt in a white-knuckled grip. A bead of sweat trickles down from his temple.
Lord Horgus Worm, forgive me. I did not realize we had civilians among us. My people will escort you somewhere safe. To the extent that anywhere in Kenabres can be said to be safe right now.
That's right. Fighting spirit is the one thing that we've got plenty of. Actual fighting power, that's not so great. Fighting know-how, even worse. But fighting spirit, at least we're rich in that.
With a crooked smile, Lan plucks at his bowstring to test the tension in it, then lowers his voice.
For Iomedae! For the Queen! Kill the beasts!
Irabeth raises her blade, and the soldiers, inspired by her cry, rush into battle with renewed vigor. Ah, so that's the exit, okay. You are playing with auto and turn option enabled. This option allows the game to end turns automatically when the character finishes their standard. Yes, I do. That's a lot of cultists. Okay, Lan, I need you to be a badass. Just like that. Camilla, I'm just going to need you to run up there. Beautiful. A cult of personality, indeed. Of course I would get the shittest fucking roll.
Into the fray!
You've crossed the wrong monk.
There we go. Just take it all, it's okay.
This one was beyond me. I am helpful, am I not?
You indeed are. I've really got to stop looting shite items though. So we've got to get rid of some stuff in our inventory. Like that. It's not worth anything. You know what? I'm going to get rid of that as well. Go trek back to the village below to sell. No, I couldn't. That's the problem. We can't go back there anymore, as far as I know. Get rid of you. Oh god, we're well overweight. Shit. Those 7 Masterwork Glaives are worth way too much money for me to get rid of. You need that. You know what? That's not worth enough. It's okay. Hey, I know you. So you're one of the cultists. How's it going, pal? Want me to join? Your lot will be dead soon, but we'll be alive. I can't. Come on, leave these losers. The crusades are over. Soon the demons will rule the whole world. That is pretty indeed, yeah. Here goes nothing. All hail Baphomet.
Let me draw the first blood.
Holy crap, how many of them get to go before us? Oops, I didn't actually mean to speed up all of them. Oh well. Okay. That's that one dead. End the turn. This is a lot of enemies. Is that your new joke now? You're just going to pretend to redeem stuff? So close to hitting.
You are today's sacrifice.
Lan, do what you do best. Or don't. No way to redeem your 22,000 points. True, I do need to get some new ways to do that. There we go. Hello there, friend. Ah, damn. They're just out of her reach.
Did I mess up again?
Oh, there's more of them behind. Well, I guess we're just going to keep going that way. Hey, Lan.
Endure this.
Isbeth might die. I hope she doesn't. Damn, I can't get a charge off, which is a real big problem. Hey Ian, Tunk. Hey Lan, Tunk. Okay. Hey Lan, just gonna quickly move you up, okay buddy?
Make every strike count.
Jesus Christ, she's dying quickly. Damn, can't lay on hand others. Damn, Smite Evil didn't work. Alright, come on, Camellia. Okay, Lan, I really need you to kill at least one of these. Perfect.
I'm all right.
Okay, I can actually charge. Good. There we go. She cannot charge, which is okay, because she's going to lay on hands herself. And then she's going to cure wounds herself. And then she's going to move up. Camellia, would you mind stabbing? Lan, would you be a dear and just murder him?
Won't survive me.
You have Scroll of Cure Moderate Wounds. I know that they can use it. Thank you, game. That is true.
Our path leads on.
Where's Cure Moderate Wounds? It's there. Use. There we go. She's back to a good amount of health. Just gonna quickly loot these guys because there's gonna be something useful in them. There always is. There's always useful loot. If all we have to do is bin the crap that's not useful, and it's fine. So the stuff that's not useful, those bad boys, and those bad boys. Oh, we're well over now. That's the problem. Drop 5 of those bad boys. That's not enough. We're making less from those crossbows. We'll drop all those crossbows. And those ones. Why do I keep picking up crap? Sod it. Drop in those as well. Let's get a quick save. Let's keep going. So, I missed a good amount of loot. Anything that's worth a lot of money we'll take. Which is none of it, so just leave. And now we just can't go backwards, which is a shame.
What's this? Do we have guests? Just in time. The place is a bit of a mess, and I haven't even poured the blood into the goblets yet. Why don't you... Oh,
The face of the demoness could be called pretty if it had eyes. Her mouth slowly widens into a smug grin.
what an unexpected surprise. Staunton, my little sweetheart. Long time no see. I've missed you so much. Have you missed me?
The demon's mouth drops.
You missed me terribly.
The demon's mouth drops open in surprise as she brings her manicured hand up to cover it.
You again, you wench!
The aged dwarf from Irabeth's troops, silent up until now, spits on the floor, his hardened, craggy face, like storm-weathered stone, twists as if in pain.
Minago, the one who... Be careful. She's one of the deadliest creatures in the whole demon horde. She was once responsible for a massacre in Kenabres. She must be back to finish what she started.
The half-orc, who is too well bred to spit on the floor, but the name sounds like a slur on her tongue. Storchen, do you know this demon?
Does he know me? Staunton, darling. Tell them all how close we were.
That wench? She's the one who led me astray. She's the reason my life has gone to the abyss. She's the reason why Dresden fell.
Oh my, like butter wouldn't melt. What I remember is how eagerly you would run to our trysts, how you begged to see me again, how you promised you'd do anything I asked. By your own free will, you said this. And now you claim that Dresden fell because of me. No, my dear. That was entirely your own doing.
That is entirely something Neva would say, Jamie. You're not wrong.
I'll beat your lying lips into your filthy throat!
Now, Staunton, don't say things like that. Not about these lips, the ones you kissed so sweetly. Staunton, dearest, don't you love me anymore? Remember how good we were together? I was so hoping that we could patch things up.
I'll kill you!
Do not waver!
Kind of glad we didn't have to fight her. That would have been fucking horrid, I would say.
Endure this.
Okay, there's the wizard dead, which is good. We just gotta go to the cultist and the others now.
We shall overcome. Do not hold back.
Thanks for coming to me, Dretch. You made my life a little bit easier. Okay, it's Camellia. I really should start using this for a... But I don't know exactly what the ability does yet, and I kind of am a bit too busy to try and figure it out. They have the same damage reduction. I know, they have a damage reduction ability. It's okay. Okay, Lan. That one now.
Count.
We just gotta get rid of the ones that are causing the biggest problem.
Strike as one.
Damn, we missed. That's a bit of a pain.
Go for their hearts!
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Oh damn, that does a lot of damage. We need to get rid of that. Okay, good, we did.
You've crossed the wrong mile.
Okay, that guy died. Perfect. Just outside of my range. Well, let's go here, heal Irabeth. We're good like that. Damn, even she can't get there. This is a problem. Oh, she fucking belted up there.
Survive me.
Yeah, at this point we can't do much, but you know, with the characters we've got close, attack.
Into the fray.
Yeah, at this point, really just got to take the stuff that's worth stuff. So what's this?
Call me again if you need to.
The only holy symbol of Deskari, the demon lord who attacked Kenabres, drawn in human blood.
The mongrel did it.
As soon as you step into the chamber, your vision seems to darken and your knees buckle. You struggle to keep your balance. The air here is laden with the power coming from the stone. Suddenly your head is filled with voices, screaming, whispering, cackling, threatening. Voices pleading for help, shrieking curses and taunts. You blink, the illusion passes.
Congratulations. You made it all the way here. This is it. Your precious Wardstone. What are you planning to do now, I could kill you where you stand, but wouldn't it be nice if you could die in battle like heroes? No. I want you to die in despair, scrabbling around like rats in the blighted ruins of your city, blind and broken, your flesh scabbed and seeping, and every moment knowing precisely what was done to you.
Sounds terrifying. Except that's how we've been living for generations.
There isn't a soul that can resist the temptations of the abyss. Even a stone can be turned. I'm not joking. Your precious Wardstone, weakened from the injury inflicted by Deskari, has almost succumbed to my charms. Soon the whole barrier around the Worldwound, the gift of your useless goddess, will be a weapon of the abyss. Just a little more, and boom. Every city with one of these eyesores stuck in the middle of it, from Kenabres to Nerusian, will turn into smoking craters, and all the mortals into red sludge beneath our hooves. So you have a choice. Especially you, my pet. Kiss me on my dainty hoof. Pledge your loyalty to Baphomet. And when the world falls, its ruin shall be yours.
The demon blows Staunton a kiss and then holds out her leg, which ends in a cloven hoof instead of a foot. Who are you?
You've already forgotten me. You mortals have awfully short memories. Even shorter than your little lives. Staunton, sweetums. Don't you want to introduce me to your friends properly? No? Well, I'd better do it myself. I am Minago, Lily-2 and faithful servant of Baphomet, and leader of his armies. The city is mine now. I'm just starting to settle in, get things just how I like them. But once I'm finished, I promise you, the results will be simply to die for.
And it was such a charming little place until you sullied it with your presence. It had such lovely boulevards, quiet and shaded. You took those away from me, and I shan't forgive you for that.
They've done much worse things than spoil the promenades. All the people they've killed.
Yes, of course, you're right. I grieve for the common folk as well.
You feel righteous fury swell up within you. How dare this demon besmirch the ground of this beautiful world with her hooves, a world created by the gods and cultivated by mortals. And these cultists, how dare they betray all that is sacred in this world and join forces of the foulest evil? Can they repent and redeem themselves? Or have they followed the path of evil to the point of no return? The wardstone seems to sense your fall as the chamber grows slightly brighter. What are you doing to the stone?
Well, quite what am I doing to it? Probably the same thing I did to many of your comrades. Sweetly and tenderly persuading it to abandon the mortals and join our side.
Prepare to fight to the death, demon! We won't let that happen.
Your victory celebrations are a little premature, demon. Echoing the holy flame erupting from your hand, the light also gets brighter and brighter until it floods the chamber. You hear the voices again. Stronger now, they repeat your words like a choir of angels.
Hey, no eyes. Didn't you tell us that heaven had turned its back on us and no one would come to our aid?
The demon giggles, but you hear a note of astonishment in her laughter. A man standing among the coals turns to her. Don't listen to her. The fiend wants us to lose all hope. She won't succeed.
I'm done with this shit. I only followed this hoofed menace because I thought the Crusaders had it, and there was no other way to protect my family. But now I see that there is hope. I won't bow before these heinous idols ever again. If they kill me, at least I'll die a decent death.
The cultists glance at each other, hesitating. At last, the man who was first to speak up against Minago rips Bahamut's unholy symbol from his chest and casts it to the floor.
Yes! Return to our side, friends! Have courage! We will welcome you back, and heaven never abandoned you, no matter what this deceiver told you.
Turncoat, I'll cut out your heart.
A tattooed-covered cultist reaches for his weapon.
We'll see how tough you really are. We let you frighten us once, but it won't happen again.
An elf with a face deformed by acid burns throws her unholy symbol at him. Well, we converted two of them. Nice. Okay, Camille, need you to go attack the big one.
Your blood!
That's about right.
Endure this.
She cannot charge anywhere. Getting really unlucky with these charges. And nor can I. Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just walk up. Okay, makes sense.
You are today's sacrifice!
Yeah, I feel like leaving her alone isn't gonna, like attacking her isn't gonna work.
The light. You.
Let's see what these guys can do.
Don't worry about me.
playing around now. You want to know what will happen when I'm done with the Wardstone? Here's a little demonstration.
The demoness whispers a spell and weave of darkness sweeps through the chamber. Your companions wince in pain, but it's nothing compared to what you feel. Thousands of voices once again burst into your mind, drowning you in their moans, screams and sobs. Pain rockets through your body. Your evil spells won't stop a righteous army.
Iomade is with us!
Yes. Keep telling yourself that.
The roar of voices blends into an unbearable wall of screaming. Your vision goes dark.
Praise Iomade, you woke up. Healing your wounds was easy, but you were unconscious for so long I was starting to worry we'd lost you.
What happened?
We couldn't stand up to the demoness. Her spells were too strong. It's all right. We'll handle it somehow. You blacked out, but Staunton and I managed to get you here to the Defender's Heart. It used to be a tavern, but now it's our headquarters. We're gathering our forces here, and we're preparing to strike back.
I found a cultist dispatch in the dungeons. It seems they are holed up in the Tower of Estrad.
Demons have been filling Kenabres with their spies and infiltrators for a long time. Unfortunately, I don't have enough people to attack the place right now. At least not blindly. I'd be grateful if you snuck in there and scouted out the situation. But just scouting. Don't be a hero.
What is the situation in the city?
Bad, but not hopeless. We're constantly getting news, and new sources of resistance keep springing up in the districts where everyone seemed to be dead. The survivors are gathering here. You should see them. Their faces, their eyes burning with determination. The city is destroyed, but our resistance is not broken. We will keep fighting.
What do you plan to do next?
You heard what the demon said. They're going to desecrate the Wardstone and blow up the whole barrier around the Worldwound. That would be an even worse disaster than the Worldwound's expansion before the Second Crusade. Not only Kenabres, but every city with a Wardstone will be destroyed, including the capital. We can't allow that no matter what. We will retake it, even destroy it if we must. Iomade's gift must not become a weapon of the Abyss.
Can I help you in any way?
First of all, we need to decide what to do with the stone once we get it. What I'm about to say is classified. A traveler came to the city recently. A blind elf calling himself the Storyteller. He insisted he be allowed to examine the Wardstone, and he raised the alarm when his study was finished. Even before the demon attack, he had found some damage or flaw in the stone. Prelate Hulrune dismissed his words as nonsense, borderline blasphemy. But between you and me, the prelate's opinion isn't worth much. I think the Storyteller knew what he was talking about. We could use his advice right now, if only we knew where he was. I remember the Storyteller spent a lot of time talking to Staunton, a dwarf from my unit. You saw him during the demon attack. The elf asked him about the history of the Crusades. Maybe the Storyteller told Staunton something about where we could find him if anything happened. There's another problem. After the attack, the demons began to gather their forces at the Grey Garrison. It'll be even harder to take them with a head-on assault. But I once heard soldiers talking about a secret entrance to the garrison. The trouble is, I have no idea where to look for it. While you explore the city, please keep your eyes open, in case you find something we can use.
The half-orc smiles at you encouragingly.
And one last thing. The Eagle Watch has lost a lot of soldiers recently. Some were killed, but others simply haven't been seen since the attack. In the chaos that is now Kenabres, it's next to impossible to confirm anything for sure. One of the missing fighters is Janna Aldori. A new recruit in the Watch. She got along well with Sela, and she often went drinking with her. I honestly thought Sela and Janna had died together. But now Sela's returned with you, and there's no sign of Janna. If you learn anything of her whereabouts when you're out in the city, please report back.
Everything is clear.
May the goddess help you. We're still fighting, which means that Kenabres still hasn't fallen. If you come across any groups in the city that can fight, send them here to the Defender's Heart. We'll need every fighter we can muster for the final assault. Yes, one more thing. If you're in the area, check out this address. It's our house. Mine and Anevia's. Well, it was our house. If the building is still standing, open the hidden compartment in the kitchen. It's filled with supplies for a rainy day. You can take whatever you find.
Let's take all my stuff out of the personal chest. Do you know what? We'll leave it there for now, because I don't actually want to take any stuff out before I've sold everything. But we're going to have to end the stream here, unfortunately. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy the stream, it's great. Give me a follow on YouTube, Twitch, and, you know, all those places. And, yeah. I think this is definitely the best game I've played this year. Easily. Like, honestly, just very good game. But, yeah, I'll be streaming it again tomorrow. Well, in probably about just under 12 hours. Just over 12 hours. But more like 15 hours, something like that. But I'll be streaming again. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy, follow me, like I said, on my social medias. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.